Schools closed and residents concerned as foul-smelling smoke continues to waft across southwest London following a recycling centre fire. And a heartwarming story of kindness as a bride is gifted a replacement wedding dress in time for her big day after the Dagenham fire destroyed hers.
Now, 7 schools and nurseries across Wimbledon are closed because of smoke billowing from a fire at a recycling plant. A large collection of rubbish caught fire at Weir Road Waste Collection Centre 5 days ago, and firefighters have still been working today to fully extinguish the flames. People living nearby have been told to keep their doors and windows closed. And just 1 week into the school year, thousands of children are having to be kept at home. Rags Martel reports.
A toxic fire burning for days. Its smoke rising up, polluting an entire neighbourhood of southwest London.
Well, obviously the air that we're breathing, we don't know what chemicals and pollutants there are that we're breathing in. I mean, especially for children.
How worried are you?
Obviously, if I have to now walk and bring out masks that we haven't worn for 4 years, then obviously it is of some concern.
When I needed to cough lately, it's been harder to cough, and my throat has been feeling like a bit rough.
We don't know what the composition of the fire is. We don't know what it's throwing up into the air.
It's hard to describe the smell, but it's definitely something toxic and acidy. Certainly something you don't want to breathe for too long.
The fire started at a waste management site near Wimbledon on Saturday night. After burning for days, concern about smoke pollution forced 7 nearby schools to close, including Earlsfield Primary.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned what they're breathing in. I don't really know. Not much has been shared, not much information from the council or anyone. So, yeah, not sure what they're breathing in, so it's a bit worrying.
I don't really see what difference it's going to be being at home and with doors and windows closed when the schools are being really thorough and doing that there anyway. So it's been, a massive inconvenience for a lot of parents.
Till 15 minutes ago, I didn't know I had to pick him up, and I had to rush here from whatever I was doing, and we don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. So yeah, it's disruptive.
The waste company helped the fire brigade by removing burnt ashes. Some could still be seen smouldering on trucks.
It's a live situation for us.
Mark McCleary is the managing director of the waste company, Saltera.
We're mindful of the impact it's having on the residents and the local community, and clearly from our side we apologise for that. But we are working as hard as we possibly can with the fire brigade to resolve the issue as quickly and safely as possible.
Do you know how the fire started?
This is unfortunately becoming a very common incident with recycling plants around the country. Quite typically, it includes things like vapes and lithium batteries and so on and so forth. I will state that we don't know the cause of this one, but in the industry at the moment, it is a wide concern.
Tonight, Wandsworth Council say the smoke has now cleared. Schools will reopen tomorrow, but their advice to residents is still to keep windows closed and to remain indoors as much as possible. Rags Martel, ITV News, Wimbledon.
Now, if you've been watching our programme recently, you might have heard the story of the bride-to-be, whose wedding dress, along with all of her possessions and those of more than 80 other people, was destroyed in the Dagenham tower block fire just over 2 weeks ago. Well, today we can bring you some happy news. The bridal shop she bought it from have gifted her a replacement dress just in time for the couple to fly to Poland for their ceremony. Victoria Cook has more.
The residents of Spectrum House lost almost everything in this fire. More than 80 were evacuated, many only having time to grab their phones. Some flats were completely destroyed by the fire and others damaged by the water used to put it out. Lucas and Agnieszka lived on the 2nd floor along with their dog Zara. They'd been there for nearly 5 years and they'd been busy planning for a September wedding in Poland. 2 days before the fire, they'd picked up the wedding dress. It had taken a year to make and it had cost over £2,000.
We are devastated because that was supposed to be our best day of our lives, but everything just got burned down in that building.
I should be flying on Saturday to Poland to make organisation about my wedding. I don't have documents, nothing.
Not long after that interview, the couple had an invitation from the shop where the dress had been bought, an offer to come back in and get another handmade dress for free.
Hello, beautiful.
I've known the bride for almost a year now. We've been through a journey of making her dream dress, and it was very sad to see her, you know, come into the store crying when she just left us 2 days prior. Very happy, and yeah, we did what anybody would do, really.
It's very emotional, and we lost everything, but there are so many good people that are willing to help us in that difficult situation.
If you love someone, do you want to look the best how is possible?
With the new wedding dress in hand and new passports issued, Lucas and Agnieszka's big day can go ahead.
Our world fall apart, but we're gonna go and do the wedding against all the things on this world. We're nothing gonna stop us now.
Yeah.
Nothing gonna stop us. We never give up. We're gonna come back and rebuild our lives. It's gonna take some time, but we're never gonna give up.
Victoria Cook, BBC London.
All the best to them on their wedding.